Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see from the title of this video, I am doing a summer TBR. I think like a few videos ago that I, as anyone who reads, love to read summer books in the summer, just like how you like to read mysteries and thrillers for Halloween and Christmas stories when it's Christmas. I'm going to be showing you guys my summer TBR. And like I've been saying for my TBR lists and things like that, I don't think I'm gonna get to all of these, but I like to set a goal. You know, I like to have a goal, and if I meet it, great. If I don't meet it, it's just something that I can work on. I just like working towards a certain thing, and I like to challenge myself, but you know, I have a lot of other things going on, so I don't see me getting to all of these, but they're just some of the books that maybe I'll pick and choose of which ones I want to read. Let's get into it, because we actually have quite a few. These are all just like summer books, like lake house, beach setting type vibe. So yeah, let's get into it. So as you can tell from the new setting, I am not in my old apartment, and that is because I moved out of that one and I moved into a new one. This is probably gonna be my new home for the next couple of years. So if you see this place a lot, it is because this is where I live. Also, it is a Saturday, so I did not put any makeup on just because it's a lazy Saturday. It's raining today, but for the weekends, I kind of give my face a break from makeup because I am very acne prone. So the more you know. Let's go through each of them. And I think you guys are gonna know some of these because these are very popular. So the first book that I have in my list is Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. This book, I actually just got this off of Amazon. I've heard what the synopsis about. I think it's just about like, something about how this girl, she thinks like she's cursed because she is the person that guys date before they find the girl that they marry. And she's like, what the heck, what's going on? Basically, this guy named Justin has a Reddit thread about how he is a good luck charm for love, basically. They just basically tell each other that if they date each other, then the curses will cancel out and that they'll find their soulmates. Funny how that works, because you know how some of the books are like, oh, let's just like kiss each other to get out of each other's system and it makes things worse. That's how I think this is gonna go. But I think this plot is really unique. So I know that these characters are in other books that Abby has written, but I just feel like maybe I'll read this one for the summer and then read the other one. I don't feel like reading a book before this because I just want to get into this one. And honestly, I'm really annoyed how this cannot be scratched off. It's a Good Morning America book club sticker. Not even a sticker, it's imprinted onto the book and it's annoying. But look at how cute this cover is. It's so cute. It's very like vibrant. Love it. The next one is Love and Gelato. Love and Gelato. I love this cover. This cover is so simple. And it's by Jenna Evans Welch. And so I think there is a Netflix series about this. I haven't watched it because I heard it's not good. I heard it's not great. So, but I know that there's a couple books in this series. Like I think there's Love and Olives and then there's Love and something else. But the first book is Love and Gelato. And I think it's just about this girl that's spending summer in Italy. I think it's Italy. Let's see. It just says, all Lena wants to do, Lena is the main character, all Lena wants to do is go back home. But then she's given a journal that her mom has kept when she lived in Italy. So I think her mom lives in Italy. It says that suddenly Lena's uncovering a magical world of secret romances, art, and hidden bakeries. Pretty sure this is romance. I'm almost positive. Oh, okay. The next couple of books after that, Love and Luck and Love and Olives. But I'm reading this one first because I just need to know if this is good. If this is good, I will move on to the other ones. But I'm really excited because your girl here is Italian, so this will be an interesting read. And I've always wanted to go to Italy, so I'm hoping the vibes that are written, like the setting that's written in the book, is just as how I imagine a summer in Italy will be. So we'll see. But yeah, that is the next book that I'm hoping to read. Like I said, we'll see if we'll even get to these. Also, if you guys see any books on this TBR that you want me to do a reading vlog on, please comment that below because I will take that into consideration and I will maybe carve out some time to do a reading vlog for you guys. The video before this, at this current point in time, has not been uploaded yet. I read dark romances for a week and that reading vlog was so fun. I like having a place to vent about how books are going, and most of my friends don't really read except for like a few of them, and even then, like, we have really different book tastes. Like one of my friends is loves Greek mythology and has read all of the Bridgerton books. And I have never read the Bridgerton books, but I've read, you know, obviously Percy Jackson and stuff like that. So I like just having an outlet where I can kind of talk about my feelings about a certain book. And I feel like this kind of gives me that outlet. Just so fun and so amazing. And I love that for us. Yeah, I just, you know, if you have a book that you want me to read that you've already read and you think that I'm gonna like it and you just want my thoughts and my opinions on it because I don't know, let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's chat about it. It could be fun. The next book, I'm really excited about this one. This author has my heart. It is What Happens After Midnight by K.L. Walther. I actually read The Summer of Broken Rules by her last summer, and it was a 5 out of 5. Loved it so much. It was giving what it needed to give, you know? Like, I think what really boosted the rating on The Summer of Broken Rules was the fact that these Taylor Swift references were used so well. Like, I feel like some authors kind of throw Taylor Swift in just to throw her in. They know that most of the book community are Swifties. This particular author knew what she was talking about. She just knew, like the vibes were there. I think there was one line where she was like, oh, like me and my friends, or like the main character and her friends would wander like through the dark down a street and would scream fearless. And I'm like, that is exactly the vibe that Fearless gives. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for writing that and creating that image in my head. So I just think that this author knows what she's doing. I have no idea what this is about, but I have complete faith and complete trust in K.L. Walther because I loved The Summer of Broken Rules. Lily Hopper has 2 more weeks until she's officially finished with boarding school. With graduation quickly approaching, I just graduated. Lily's worried that she's somehow missed out on the fun of being in high school. When she receives a mysterious note inviting her to join the anonymous senior class jester in executing the end of the year prank, Lily sees her chance to put her goody two-shoes reputation behind her. Okay, all right, so I'm definitely seeing the similarities in The Summer of Broken Rules and this book, because The Summer of Broken Rules is basically where her and her family, I think it's her sister that's getting married, but both of the families come together and they play one big game of assassin. I love that. That's so unique. And it's on like kind of like a Martha's, is it Martha's Vineyard, or is it kind of like similar to Martha's Vineyard? I have no idea. Love the plot of that. And I feel like this is giving what it needs to give. I keep saying that. I don't even know what that means. See, we will see what happens with this. But also, random thing that I just completely remembered, I actually started a book Instagram. So if you guys want to follow that, I will leave a link down below, and then I'll also leave it on my main channel link. Like, you know, if you click my channel and you can click, I think it's learn more or something like that, you can see like I have my TikTok listed, my Goodreads listed. Maybe I'll put in a picture of what it looks like over here so you guys can follow that. And I haven't started posting yet, but I think I will start posting during the summer because it's something that I really wanted to do. So I will basically what's on the Instagram is I will just kind of keep updates of what I'm reading, what my thoughts are, maybe on books that I don't vlog, and then books that I do vlog, I won't really share my thoughts and opinions. I'll just kind of say, hey, I'm reading this right now, and maybe give like little sneak peeks of videos and stuff like that. So that'll be really fun, and I hope you guys follow that. Yeah, the link will be down below for that. But let's get into the next book. Next book has kind of a similar vibe to Love and Gelato, but it's One Italian Summer by Rebecca Serle. Is it Serle or Serle? I'm not sure. It's very short. Like, this is a very skinny book. I have no idea what this is about either. I just really love the cover. I feel like the cover is just giving like Coastal Granddaughter a little bit. Is giving Coastal Granddaughter. Positano, okay. The mother-daughter trip of a lifetime looms, 2 weeks in Positano following the same route Carol did as a young woman. So Carol is the main girl's mom, and now the main character has to go alone because I think something happened with her mom. Katie had been waiting for Carol to take her, and now she's suddenly faced with going on this adventure alone. But as soon as Katie steps foot on the Amalfi Coast, things begin to change. A lot of weird things are happening with this one. This seems really interesting though. I like to think that I am going to be living vicariously through these main characters all summer long, because I don't think I will be doing that much traveling this summer, just because I have a very important commitment that I am involved in at the moment. It's called school, because I am in grad school right now. So I have started that. So if you notice my posting is less frequent, that is why. I am trying my best. I want to travel to Italy, and I'm hoping this will kind of satiate the need to travel to Italy, because I just want to go right now, and I don't have the funds to do that, nor do I want to do that alone. But Katie is doing it alone. Katie, the main character of the book, Katie. The next book, actually the next 2 books, are by the same author, Carly Fortune. It is Every Summer After. Now, I have not read Every Summer After, and I think it was like a year ago or 2 years ago. This is what everyone was reading. This is literally what everyone was reading. I did not read it for the sole purpose of that's what everyone was reading. I didn't want to be disappointed. So I waited for the popularity of this book to die down before I kind of jumped right into it. So that's what we're doing this summer. We're going to jump into this and we're going to see if it lives up to the hype that it once was. I believe this is present and past point of view. Like one chapter is the present point of view and then one chapter is the past point of view. I don't really know what it's about. I have no idea what it's about. I have no idea what the tropes are. I just know that everyone says this is a good book. So I was like, you know what, maybe I'll give it a try. Then following that, I will be reading Meet Me at the Lake. I think this is also past and present, like dual point of view. So I have no idea what to expect. But I really love how both of these covers have like the same vibe. And I know that Carly actually came out with a new book called This Summer Will Be Different, and it's got like a yellow kind of vibe. I really like that. Are there playlists in here? I don't think there are. I just love when authors have playlists. No, she doesn't. So I just love that. I guess I'll just have to make my own. I'm excited to see what this is gonna give. Like, is it better than Every Summer After or is it worse than Every Summer After? I am excited to see what happens with these books, if I like them or not. Oh, the main character's name in Every Summer After is Persephone? Interesting. Oh, Percy. They call her Percy. Okay, so it's giving like, you know how like past and present, like usually there's an issue that you don't really know about until the very end and then it ends up getting resolved. That's what I feel like Every Summer After is giving. Like there was this friendship that didn't go the way that it was supposed to go. Yeah. It kind of fell apart, and then years later they come back together, and I think maybe throughout the book you kind of figure out what happened with their friendship, because the back is making it seem like these two people were inseparable and they had a falling out. So that sounds interesting. I've read a lot of good books about the ones that have kind of like a similar plot. So, okay, this one definitely has the same vibe. Main character spent 24 hours in her early 20s with the aggravatingly attractive and idealistic artist. The timing was wrong, but their connection was undeniable. They shared every secret, every dream, and made a pact to meet again 1 year later. Fern, the main character, showed up, but Will, the main love interest, didn't. It's giving the same vibe as Every Summer After, which isn't wrong. Maybe this is just how Carly likes to write her books. You gotta do this the right way. Otherwise, it just won't be good. For the last two books that I will be reading this summer are both the same author again. And you guys are gonna scream when you find out, and you're gonna be like, why have you not read this yet? You wanna know why? Because I've been busy reading other things. The first one is Happy Place by Emily Henry. I heard this book makes you cry, so love that. Love that. I don't really know what that's about, but I think it's about how like this group of friends that go to this lake house every summer. It's like a few years later, not like a few years later, it's been a lot later. And these two characters were dating. They kind of go back to the lake house with everyone else, like, you know how they do that sort of annual tradition. They haven't told their friends that they have broken up, so they have to fake their relationship for that whole entire trip because they don't want to face telling them that they've broken up and make it kind of awkward. I think this is also past and present dual point of view. So I think throughout the book we will be finding out why they broke up and then figure out how it's resolved. So if it ever gets resolved, because if people are crying, I'm interested to see why. So that's this book. And then the next one after that is Funny Story by Emily Henry. So maybe I'll find a picture that I can insert here. Funny Story. So I believe it is, I don't know what tropes it is, but I know that the premise of it is that two main characters had fiancés and then they broke up and then they kind of came together because their fiancés came together. Something like that. The ex-fiancés that both of them had started dating, and then they also started dating. Not started dating, but like they sort of like came together. I don't know. Am I getting this right? I have no idea. I believe that's what it's about. If it's not, you can correct me. But I am going to be reading Funny Story. I love my Emily Henry. I do. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Like I said, if you have a book that you want me to do a reading vlog on, please comment that below. And also follow my book Instagram. I'm excited to start posting. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the love and everything that you do. You guys make me smile. You guys put a smile on my face. Like, I know that there's only a little small portion of you on my book corner of the internet, my small little book corner, but I just appreciate you. And I appreciate everyone who has supported me, like my friends, doing something that I actually really love doing. And I like hearing and seeing that it's been received really well. And I know this is a little bit of a short video, but I've been making really long videos for some reason, so I'm hoping that maybe the next couple of videos will make up for it. But you know, like I said, posting schedule, very inconsistent, very slow because of the summer and things that I will be involved in. I'm in grad school. Please keep that in mind, please. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being here. So I will see you guys in my next video.